I'm a Planet Coaster player. What business do I have to talk about Jurassic World Evolution 3? And more to the point, from the perspective of someone who hasn't played the original games but loved Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo, is it actually any good? Well, thankfully, Frontier have given me the game in advance of the release so that I can try it out. And if you also want to buy the game while supporting the channel, there is also an affiliate link in the description for that too. Let's go with the basics first. The premise is simple. You build a dinosaur-based theme park style attraction and hope that it doesn't go belly up somewhere along the lines. You've seen the films, you get the themes, you get the idea. This is also the third roll of the dice that Frontier has made for the game, with each sequel getting better and better. Jurassic World Evolution 3 picks up right where 2 left off, but this time it has more to offer, most notably in the form of breeding, genetics and modular building. But remember, I am reviewing this game as a Planet Coaster player dipping into this for the first time and not a die-hard Jurassic World Evolution player with a wealth of experience of someone like Evolution Square has. Just bear that in mind when you listen to me ramble. There is a clear gameplay cycle here. Send the expedition, extract the fossil, repeat the expedition if you need to, synthesize the eggs, hatch the eggs, build the enclosure which has its own little design cycle, release via helicopter and then repeat. Maybe it's just a reflection of my own gameplay style, but it does sometimes feel a little bit of a grind. Not to the extent of 2 Point Museum, but I think it's pretty close. Following that cycle feels a little bit stale and stagnant sometimes, and I think that's the issue. I'm comparing it to Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo because these are the games that set the standard for a creative management sim game. But it's also worth noting that I've only experienced the game purely from a partial sandbox perspective. There are many other game modes that are going to offer way more variety in gameplay. And that's the thing, players of the Planet games will probably feel like something is missing. There's no dopamine hit from looking back at something you've just spent hours pulling together, because Jurassic World Evolution 3 makes it so easy to do. That's to its credit, by the way. The systems are so refined that this becomes the perfect plop and play game. Casual players will absolutely love that you can just plop down pre-made assets, and Planet players will also love the building pieces because, my god, they are incredible. I get that this might all sound a little bit negative, and there are so many positives to the game. Firstly, it looks amazing and it handles incredibly well. This is an incredibly carefully crafted game and it's been polished to an exact standard. There's a level of depth to suit every single player. If you want to take control and fix your fences, you can. If you want to do a manual task to do that, you can do that. And if you also want to automate it, you can do that as well. The dinosaurs have got a similar level of design that we've also seen in Planet Zoo. They look, behave and feel incredible. I especially love the footprints on the ground. There's some really nice touches that have been added here. There's also some really nice tools to help with designing your enclosure. The terrain painting is pure brilliance and the waterfall tool is also perfect. You have an incredibly large palette of building tools to play with. They look amazing. You already have seen this in the original Let's Play footage, so if you are looking to dip your toes into the world of modular building, then you are onto an absolute winner. The introduction of modular building is a big deal for this game. Us Planet players have been used to this since the very beginning, but the ability to now design your own buildings is a massive leap forward for the game. And remember, there is loads in Jurassic World Evolution 3 that I really wish were in the Planet games. The game is deep enough to keep you busy. It's got plenty of research options, management options, a thorough gameplay loop that we've already discussed, but as a plop and play game, this might feel a little bit stale compared to the previous 2 games. But now that Jurassic World Evolution 3 has been brought into the same family as Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo by adding those modular buildings and the flexibilities that that affords, players of the sequel are about to have their worlds absolutely blown. Having never played the original 2 games, I don't have any credibility in having an opinion about the changes to genetics, breeding, family trees and so on. So for me, dipping into the game for the first time at the 3rd installment, it all feels fine, I guess. It's all there as I would expect it to be, and I'm completely ambivalent to what came before it. There's enough variation here to keep you busy, and Planet Zoo players finally get animals that fly and properly swim. Exciting times for any future zoo sequel, I'm sure. It does need some work in some areas, especially in the world of park management. For example, there's no easy way that I can see to see a list of dinosaurs in an enclosure. There's no individual guest needs reporting. The building hitboxes drop quite easily. Some of the events that happen can feel overwhelming if you're not skilled to deal with them, which I guess that's part of the challenge. and the guests don't actively use your attractions like you would expect from one of the Planet games. You kind of plop them down, they populate with the guests even if the park is closed. It makes it all feel a little bit stagnant, and it doesn't bake it into reality, or at least as real as a universe where synthesizing dinosaurs is a thing. Frontier have also announced that there will be a package of work to bring the base game species from Jurassic World Evolution 2 over the lifespan of 3 as free updates. I know I sound rather lukewarm to the game, and that's purely in the interest of offering a balanced review as a Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo player dipping in for the first time. I have actually enjoyed playing it, even though the subject matter of dinosaurs doesn't really interest me, and that's just it. Something not being specifically to my taste doesn't make it bad. So, if we remain objective about the game, if I were to sum this up in a way that players of the Planet games understand, this is a sequel that's more in line with Planet Coaster 1 to 2, rather than Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 to 3. It's familiar enough for returning players to pick up, it's new enough for the Planet family to enjoy, and it's casual enough for Jurassic Park fans to love. I'm absolutely adding this to the list of casual games that I'm going to pick up when I need a break from Planet Coaster. It's overall a decent game worth picking up, which is just as well given that I'm also doing a Let's Play. I'll see you over there.